Do you ever find yourself wondering where your money goes at the end of the month? If so, you're not alone. But here's a thought to mull over: the power of frugality. Now, frugality isn't about depriving yourself of life's pleasures. Rather, it's about making conscious choices, prioritizing your spending, and yes, living below your means. And why, you might ask, would you want to do that? Well, the benefits are more substantial than you might think. Living below your means can lead to financial independence. Imagine a life where you're not shackled by debt, where you have the freedom to make choices not dictated by your next paycheck. Sounds liberating, right? But it doesn't stop there. This lifestyle choice also brings about a significant reduction in stress. No more sleepless nights worrying about bills. Instead, you'll find comfort in knowing you have a safety net, a buffer against life's unpredictable turns. And let's not forget one of the most profound benefits: greater life satisfaction. When you're not constantly chasing after the next big thing, you'll find joy in what you already have. You'll discover that happiness doesn't come from material possessions, but from experiences and relationships. So if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny, let's dive into some practical tips. Scene script. Living below your means doesn't mean you have to give up the things you love. It's about making smarter choices. Let's start with tracking expenses. Knowing where your money goes is the first step in understanding how you can save. Jot down every penny you spend for a month and you'll start to see patterns. You'll identify where you can cut back without feeling the pinch. Next, create a realistic budget. This is not about cutting out all fun and enjoyment. Instead, it's about allocating funds for your needs first, like housing, groceries, and bills. Then, see what's left for your wants. A realistic budget is one you can stick to without feeling deprived. It's also crucial to cut down on unnecessary expenses. Do you really need that daily coffee from the cafe, or could you make it at home? Can you walk or bike instead of taking the car? Small changes can add up to big savings over time. Prioritizing needs over wants is a fundamental principle of frugal living. We all have things we want, but it's essential to distinguish between what we want and what we need. For instance, you might want a new car, but if your current one is still running fine, you need to weigh whether it's worth the expense. And finally, consider the 80-20 rule. This principle suggests living on 80% of your income and saving the rest. It's a simple yet powerful tool to help you live below your means while still enjoying your life. Remember, the goal here isn't deprivation. It's about making your money work for you. As we move further into the 21st century, living frugally isn't just about personal finance. It's about sustainability too. The future of frugality looks different than the past. It's not just about saving pennies and cutting coupons, but about making conscious choices to consume less, and thereby reducing our impact on the environment. Consumerism, the pursuit of buying more and more, has a significant environmental cost. Every item we buy, every package we open, has a carbon footprint. The extraction of raw materials, manufacturing, transport, and eventual disposal all contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Frugality, in contrast, encourages us to pause before purchasing, to ask ourselves, do I really need this? This mindset not only saves us money but also reduces waste and our carbon footprint. It's a lifestyle that values quality over quantity and experiences over possessions. In the future, we might see frugality becoming more mainstream as people become increasingly aware of the environmental impact of their consumption patterns. And with the rise of the sharing economy, we're already seeing a shift away from ownership and towards access. Why buy a car when you can share one? Why buy a dress to wear once when you can rent? Living below your means isn't just good for your wallet, it's good for the planet too. So, to recap, living below your means can offer a multitude of benefits. We've discussed how this lifestyle choice not only bolsters your financial security, but also promotes peace of mind and a sense of fulfillment. It's about prioritizing what truly matters in life and letting go of the unnecessary. We've shared practical tips to help you adopt a frugal lifestyle. From maintaining a consistent standard of living regardless of income increases to allocating extra money towards financial goals, these strategies can serve as stepping stones on your journey towards financial freedom. We've also explored the future of frugality, acknowledging the challenges of an evolving economic landscape. Despite rising costs and debt servicing, we've seen how smart financial management and a focus on sustainable living can help us navigate these hurdles. In essence, frugality isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. It's about understanding that happiness and fulfillment don't come from material possessions. but from the richness of experiences and relationships. And remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Are you ready to take yours?